Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. Today we have an interesting thing to talk about Michael Bloomberg. All big, giant corporate companies, when they have a great leader on top of their helm, slowly start coming to terms as time rolls on. What is life going to be without their founding leader? Everyone knows Bloomberg. Most of you think Bloomberg is a media company, media house, which has reporters talking about finance. In this article, they famously say it's like saying Google is an email company. It's not. Bloomberg is more than a media outlet. Bloomberg, one of the things they do is the media, but they do lots of other things. They're basically a huge data company which shares market data with all kinds of investors and institutions at a price. And the guy who came out with this is Michael Bloomberg. Way back in, I think it was 1981, when the
81.
Solomon Brothers threw him out, fired him.
Goldman Sachs, I think.
Yeah,
or
Goldman Sachs. Solomon Brothers,
Solomon Brothers,
yeah,
yeah.
threw him out. Gave him a severance package of 10 million and told him to take his papers and go. So Anand, why don't you enlighten us about Bloomberg?
See,
Why he's so great?
John Gutherfield is the man who threw him out. And he got caught in a trading scam, and Buffett bailed him out.
Yes.
It's a very famous
Very famous.
episode in Buffett's life.
Yes.
And Gutherfield had to leave in disgrace.
Yes.
And much before that, he was a cigar chomping big boss of Salomon Brothers, big trading house.
Yes.
He decides to sack Michael Bloomberg, a rookie trader saying he's no good.
Yes.
And he gets a severance package of $10 million. This guy goes, plonks it, and starts this company. The name is not Bloomberg, it's some other name of the company.
Yeah.
And this company is basically what he does is he collects data and puts it out in a terminal for people to see.
Yes.
So if you have a Bloomberg terminal, it's very inexpensive in
US.
US, in $1,500 to $2,000 per month.
Yes.
But in India, it's frightfully expensive. So it's like having 2,000 bucks. You subscribe it for 2,000 rupees a month. And two-thirds of the revenue
Of Bloomberg.
of Bloomberg comes from that. And the media, which we think is a very big portion of Bloomberg, is less than $500 million.
True.
So he supplies granular data on an hourly instant basis
Through
to
stuff.
all through his terminal, to all traders, institutional investors, anybody who is interested in keeping an eye on the market.
True.
He supplies it to them.
To the point, even in all the media houses which you see in CNBC and all, they call it the Bloomberg terminal, Bloomberg terminal. They
Yes,
don't even
if you
talk to
listen,
it as a
if
stock
people,
market terminal,
if you listen to,
like Xerox machine.
if you listen to CNBC TV 18 India, they'll be reading of their Bloomberg terminal.
Right.
Alok tells me from US that he reads it from a Bloomberg terminal.
Correct.
Guy Spear famously said, I have a terminal, but I put my coat over it so that I can't see it.
Correct.
Because you don't want to make, it tempts you to make instantaneous decisions.
Correct.
Unfortunately, I can't afford one, so I don't have one. And nor do I need such real-time data. I don't have any use for real-time data. This is for guys who need real-time data or who believe they need real-time data. So he's turned 81 and he is going to retire. At least they are hoping he will retire. There are two speculations on what he will do with the money. One,
Wait, you first must tell everybody that Bloomberg is not a traded company. It's a privately held.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Bloomberg is not a traded company. That it is a private company. It's owned by Bloomberg himself.
Correct.
So you have to estimate the valuation of Bloomberg.
Yes.
Forbes estimates that Bloomberg is worth $94 billion.
True.
But that depends on liquidity. On a day of easy liquidity, this 94 billion can be much higher.
Yes.
On a day of tight liquidity, it can be much lesser.
Yes.
But the ballpark figure that Forbes has arrived is at $94 billion. Now, Bloomberg himself has two kids, both of whom are not interested in this business.
No.
One is a show horse jumper and participates in
Equestrian.
equestrian events. The other is below the radar. And his children are not involved in this business.
No.
He has trusted lieutenants who will take over this business. But what will he do to a stock? He has been telling all his life he will leave all to charity.
Yes.
So the hope is that he will send this bill,
Transfer ownership.
transfer of ownership, to a foundation called the Bloomberg Foundation, which will donate to liberal causes. You should also remember, while he was running this company, Bloomberg is a two-term mayor of New York.
Yes.
He has been twice over the mayor of New York and then contested the
Presidential.
presidential election as a Democrat.
Yes.
And he's a liberal Democrat, but at the rightmost.
Yes.
So I don't think is the opposite camp, exact polar opposite to that of Bernie Sanders.
Yes. To the point, most extreme left Democrats consider him to be a Republican.
Yeah, most of the left consider him to be a Republican. He and Warren Buffett will be similar Democrats. Very surprisingly, Warren is a Democrat. Around him, everybody is Republican.
True.
His own son is Republican. His partner is Republican. But he and his grandson are Democratic. His grandson is Democrat anyway. Why I brought
Heart
Warren?
wants what the heart wants.
Why I brought up Warren is, apart from Warren, Michael Bloomberg is the guy who has made maximum
Money.
money talking about money.
Yes.
So he only talks about money and gives you data on money.
That's what he famously said. He's a John D. Rockefeller.
He is the John D. Rockefeller of
Data.
of today, because John D. Rockefeller made his money in oil.
Yes.
He was what is called Standard Oil, and this guy is selling data to the traders. This is like more Levi Strauss, the original promoters, made more money than the people who were actually going to
We can do the gold mining.
gold mining.
Yes.
What they did is they cut the tenth cloth
Correct.
and made trousers of it
Yes.
so that people could go in it for days on together.
Correct.
So the guys who supply material make more money than the actual prospector. I am sure that Michael Bloomberg has made more money selling data than those who have made money consuming that
His
data.
data. It's like you famously say, the house always wins.
The house always wins.
Yeah.
And so the entire speculation today is,
What's
what
your-
will Michael Bloomberg do to his money?
Yes, because he's turning 81.
He's
You can do
turning
whatever you want, but you can't stop the hands of time.
Yeah. So like Buffett. Like Buffett has changed his mind. He has said, I've given enough to Bill Gates. Now I'll give it to my children. And my son will be the chief of Berkshire.
Berkshire Hathaway. Yeah.
So we do not know what will happen. But it is the top two companies, Berkshire and Bloomberg, are looking at a transition from the old to the new.
Interesting times.
Yeah, interesting times. Thank you for watching Be Rich. If you like this content, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the bell notification. If you already subscribed to us, send this video to your friends and relatives and ask them to take a look. Once again, I thank you for your support for Be Rich. By now, everyone knows that the next location for our event is Singapore. I had not given great clarity on the date, time, and the place where the event would take place. We have now finalized everything about the event. The event is taking place at 4 p.m. on the 29th of April, Saturday, at Holiday Inn. There are several Holiday Inns in Singapore. Which Holiday Inn? We are meeting at Holiday Inn Singapore, Atrium, ANIHG. It's hotel, and it is at 317 Outram Road, Singapore 169075. Once again, I tell you, Holiday Inn Atrium. And my team will be pleased to help you. We have given a WhatsApp number below and we have given you an email ID. If you contact us, my team would help you. Thank you for watching Be Rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.